Steph, I don't know if they're on, but I can, or if Emily's trying to talk, but I can say good day, everybody. Craig Mistel, acting Chief Marketing Officer. And we're here today because we have our exciting virtual Contribute event next week. I don't know who's excited. I'm very excited. I can't wait. I know that we'll have to meditate a little bit, pretend we're on the beach because we didn't quite get to the beach this year, but eventually we'll get there. So we're here today just to answer any questions that you have about the program, and it will be next week. So next Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So I will open up to questions. It looks like PJ, you have the first question, and I want to see if Lauren and Emily are on, but I can answer some too. Go ahead.
So I was just wondering what the expectations are for like work during these days, because I know if we had been in person, certainly there would have been a lot of drinking Mai Tais and hanging out. So my hope is that I can have a Mai Tai or two at some point. But what are sort of the general expectations as far as like a work day goes on these days?
Well, I can't comment on the Mai Tais, but I do love your swagger on that point. So from my point of view, just like anything at GitLab, you're an individual. You make your own choice. Now, from my perspective, I can tell you that I would really strongly encourage you, even though it's virtual, that you block off the periods of time that you have the ability to attend all the amazing sessions that are there, whether it's the keynotes, whether it's some of the stages that are about your own, because the theme's mile 3 and us getting ready to get to the next mile marker. So you're really trying to take care of yourself, really trying to skill yourself up. So that theme, you want to make sure you have the ability to go to some of those stages and some of those activities that really help you, achieve those goals. Additionally, you want to make sure you make time to do some of the great networking that will be available with your other colleagues. So you can have those Mai Tais if you so choose with those other GitLab team members as well. So that's my guidance, if you have an urgent customer issue, I would take care of that just like you would any other time. But I would prioritize these Contribute sessions. I hope that helps, PJ. That's my
totally does. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it was cool that like I was basically going to be watching these sessions all day. I'll wait till 5 for the Mai Tai, but I'm going to be an active participant if everything goes well.
Great.
Thank you.
Important to engage in the content. I think it's really, really great. So, all right, number 2, Gosia. Is that how I say your name? Oh, she has
almost. It's Gosia. I just want to ask about the schedule for workshops, but Emily already said that it's live, so I can check what I'm interested in.
Yes, and we just posted it in the Contribute Slack channel. There's a link to the schedule there as well.
Yeah, it's a great program.
Thanks so much. I was looking at it today and it was empty, and I was like very interested. What are you planning for us?
Great. Like I said, great schedule, a lot of engaging content, a lot of opportunity to engage with your team, fellow team members, and it's going to be really fun. So. Okay, I don't see any other questions to the doc, but I would love for folks to verbalize anything that.
Hey, Craig. Sorry, I can't type in the doc.
That's okay. Go for it, Amanda.
Logistics question. When I'm viewing Hopin's schedule, what is that time zone? Is that my time zone? Sorry if that's obvious.
Yes. So things are just.
You can select your time zone. It's currently set to Pacific time, but I will drop a screen grab in, which shows you how to change the drop down.
And then you can do, thanks, Emily. And then you can do the same thing on Schedule as well, where the schedule is launched separately as well.
Thanks very much. If nobody else has, I have one other comment. I noticed the scheduled breaks for movement and breath. At the last Contribute that we had in person, our opening, I forget what it's called, like the kickoff, was really long, like 2 hours or something. And I felt like we could have used that there. So just, I really like that. I think you've incorporated that feedback into like keeping things not too long and letting us get up and walk and take a break. So just a thank you.
Yes, 2 years later, we finally got there. Noted.
Even if you can't type in the doc, if you have a question, feel free to verbalize the question. You know, wow, Lauren, your FAQ is that good. I love it. It's very, very cool.
Let's not jinx things, Craig. There will be more to come in the FAQ as well. And just for anyone on the call, there are some, lingering details and that sort of thing as we're rolling out the schedule now. We will be sending out a kind of know before you go, final comms to everyone who's registered on the, the Monday before. So there'll be some additional details there for any kind of lingering questions too. But we're excited that we're able to roll up the schedule this morning and got a lot of awesome things planned for everyone.
Cool. I see PJ.
This is Link Williams. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Link. Go ahead and please verbalize.
Sorry, I can't get into the document. So I have a new employee starting on Monday. Is it still possible to register them to get in on? I don't know if they have their ID and everything set up by the end of Monday. Is it still possible to make sure that she's able to participate?
Yep. Just make sure you send her the information when she starts actually on Monday, and then she can register with her GitLab account then.
Excellent. Thank you.
Hi,
Emily's answering mine. Oh, go ahead, Ash.
Oh, I'm sorry, PJ. A quick question that the people team just got, and I'd love to know the best way to handle it. If someone wants to opt out of swag after they've already opted in, what's the best process for that?
Just have them go ahead and message that in the contribute Slack channel.
Thank you so much, Lauren.
Yep, of course.
I do want to call out at the top of the document is the registration link. So we're not quite 50% of our team members registered. So if you have not actually registered, please go ahead, get that registration in and hop in. So it's on your calendar and we've got you ready to go.
So it looks like Emily answered mine, but I'm going to verbalize it anyway for posterity. So I register with my personal email. Should I re-register? Emily, your answer was yes, the event's internal only. So we're going to remove any non-GitLab email attendees. This should be a heads up to anyone else because Hopin was automatically tied to my personal email. So it was really easy to just click through. So make sure you're using your GitLab email when you guys are signing up for this. When y'all are signing up for this. Sorry.
Thanks for verbalizing that, PJ. And just as an FYI, if you have registered for events with both your personal and your GitLab email, when it pushes you to do that automatic check-in, you can switch there, kind of the same way you would in your Gmail account when it's trying to send you your personal docs versus, your work docs or whatever it may be. But great call out. And thanks for verbalizing.
All right. Are there any other questions or comments? I will add that if you do want swag, it is a separate sign up. You have to sign up on the form in addition to registering for the hop-in. Just want to make sure everyone's aware of that so that you don't miss out. And you have until, I believe, the 10th to do so. And we'll be shipping it out after the event.
Yes, and to answer the question that just came in, if you look in the original Mile 3 announcement, there's a link to the form in there for the swag form. And it's also in the message copy pasted from at the top of this agenda. In the t-shirt interested in swag bullet, the link's in there. And yes, we made it opt-in as response to people who wanted a chance to either receive it or not. But we would love to send it to everyone who wants it. So get that in.
All right, let's see, is any other questions either you to type in the doc or anyone wants to verbalize? All right, well, if there's no additional questions, first of all, thank you for attending today's session and your questions. I'm extremely happy and excited to hang out with everybody at Virtual Contribute next week. Get pumped. We're gonna have an awesome time and looking forward to it. So we'll see everyone next week. And if you have additional questions, we'll be doing this AMA again at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Bye, everybody. Thank you.